Hello, everybody. Cynesk111 here, and welcome back to my final game of Civilization 6. I became the first in the world to launch an Exoplanet Expedition, and we are thus getting down to the nitty-gritty for this final playthrough of Civilization 6. All we have to do to achieve the science victory is help the Exoplanet Expedition reach 50 light years, but that doesn't appear to be all that easy, because if I can... Yeah. The Launch Lagrange Laser Station and the Build Terrestrial Laser Station will both help increase the Exoplanet Expedition by 1 light year per turn, but the Launch Lagrange Laser Station is going to require 30 aluminum, material that I don't have anywhere in my empire, while the Build Terrestrial Laser Station is going to increase my city's power requirements by 5. I think I should focus on building terrestrial laser stations above the Lagrange laser stations, because so long as I can get the materials necessary to build some hydroelectric dams, solar farms, and wind power plants, as long as I get renewable energy, this should be easy as cake. So, how will it all end? No one knows for sure. But sit down, strap in, and get ready to find out. I'm gonna start off with building a terrestrial laser station in Thang Long, and I'm gonna get a builder down here in case I can get some solar or wind farms in the city. I can still send aid to Kublai Khan, who was ravaged by a natural disaster not long ago in the game. I know, Suleiman. You don't like me thinking about a future in space. Thing is, though, I have to. For science! And for the science victory! How cool would that be if I were able to get a victory in that category? I am leading in diplomatic points too, but science is really what I want to go for. Oh, why does there have to be a gradient dust storm right now?
Even though the future seems...
Yeesh. I won the World Games... I won the World Games competition, and, do I want to denounce myself at the World Congress coming up? So I can get the science victory I've wanted? May probably have to if I want it. I will take a diplomatic victory too, but I really prefer the science victory since it's the victory type that I go for the most often when I play this game. Judging by how things appear to be going, I might actually reach the 50 light year. He's saying... It boils down to him saying that my army is pretty weak compared to his. But no matter. I've got a science victory to accomplish. I'm not gonna let the likes of Wilfrid Laurier or Ambiorix get in my way. Joao hasn't even built a spaceport of his own yet. Wonder what kind of victory he's going for. Okay, so Gonna go ahead and spend what diplomatic favor I can to make myself lose 2 diplomatic victory points. What government type am I? Actually forgot. Okay, so I'm a synthetic technocracy. Something to keep in mind, since I haven't done a recording of this in a couple of days. Okay, I'm ensuring that I lose 2 the diplomatic victory points, so... I guess I could go for the International Space Station competition. It does give me 1 diplomatic point and plus 3 light years per turn for their exoplanet spaceship if I win a gold tier. So why the heck not? Okay, so I lost the 2 diplomatic victory points like I wanted.
The time will come.
So I can focus more on the victory that matters more to me. I think that should put me down to 17 diplomatic points. Thought I had 16 for a moment, but moving on. So much stuff to produce. So I think Thang Long requires 8 power at the moment. With the terrestrial power station, it is gonna require, I think, 13 once it's completed. So building more solar farms and power plants within my territory, where my spaceport districts are, is gonna have to be a must. I don't know if I can build a dam along this river to get me some additional power. There's one of the wind farms I've been talking about. Increases my city's power by 2. Wondering if I... Okay, so 5 power is required for Hue to be fully powered. It's got 9 from local renewable resources, so building a terrestrial station sounds feasible. I don't really have any need for Hoaloo anymore, so... Except that these 2 oil rigs have been damaged by the dust storm. I'll repair the food market for now and get some builders down here later, in case I am in dire need of oil. Which I kinda doubt at this point. Looks like Mongolia's got some offshore wind farms right over here. Their neighboring city of Al Malik doesn't require as much power as Thang Long. Okay, so that's the terrestrial laser station launched. So now I've got to find a way to... Well, I'll have to gain sources first before I have my spy do anything, even though that may not be a very big concern of mine right now. Okay, so Thang Long is fully powered. Maybe what I ought to do is remove some of these woods so I can make room for another renewable energy source farm. I think they may have built another offshore wind farm right over there. From the looks of it. We've got our second terrestrial laser station being launched.
Even though the future seems...
I wonder how far we're coming along in our expedition. Okay, so it's traveled 6 out of 50 light years, so we're over a tenth of the way there. You know what? I could actually build some offshore wind farms right on this lake. I think it was probably Con Kuong that I launched the second terrestrial laser station at. Hugh is most likely going to be the third, with 4 turns left before it launches the station. What do I want to do? Harbor shipping is what I want to do. Keep doing campus research grants and TRA-Q. Special session of the World Congress. Joao the Third. Can't. I'm too busy with my own affairs. In space! Let's get back to the game where I can build an offshore wind farm right here. And actually right this turn, too. Okay, so it's got 13 power right now. I'm still unsure about whether I can build a hydroelectric dam right here since it doesn't have any floodplains, this river. I kind of doubt it, but you may never know what'll happen. How am I doing? 9 out of 50 light years. So Chin wants some genes for gold. Happily accept that deal. Yep, be grateful. Because this is the last game I'm gonna trade anyone, anything. Even if it comes at either party's cost. Yeah, I worded that the best I could. Okay. Now what I may want to do is get another... Yeah, get another terrestrial laser station going in Thang Long. And get some more builders down here while I'm at it. I don't need a spaceport down here. Everything I've got. Who could ask for more? Okay, so not in the same turn I could build these offshore wind farms. I can build a solar farm right down here. That'll be enough. That'll get this city down here some power for now. More harbor shipping, please. Campus research, commercial hub investment, and next turn. I don't know if that lake tile is gonna be part of Thang Long or Da Nang. We may find out soon enough. Moderate flood mitigated, thanks to my trusty hydroelectric dam. And we got our third terrestrial laser station up and running. Gold tier rewards, 2 diplomatic victory points. Okay, it doesn't look like I'm gonna be getting the gold tier rewards for the International Space Station at this point, so might as well go all in. Okay, so Hue is fully powered, so that means the terrestrial station's gonna work. I can build a seaside resort here, right next to my solar farm that I built the previous turn. Our first seaside resort opens in Hoarlu to the delight of all our people except for one small child whose snack has been carried away by a seagull. I've heard recently that seagulls are pretty aggressive when they see people with food nearby and will most likely do anything to get their, I want to say talons, but their feet look more like duck feet. To me, at least. Get out of here, Matthias. You are unimportant. Okay, so the city can use 16 total power. Okay, 4 light years per turn. We are getting close to halfway there.
There is nothing like a dream.
Future text completed. Renew the mission for the spy, of course. I don't know if I can build a solar farm anywhere in the capital's territory. It's gonna be a bit of a long shot, but we'll see what happens. Okay, tree, repeat route. Got the illogical combat going on. Maybe someone's trying for a religious victory or the like. Again, not very important. Capital has launched its second terrestrial laser station.
You can never plan the future.
Fourth one overall for my empire. Okay, so 19 power can be used to enhance the city, giving it full power. Oh yeah, we're past halfway there already. And at the 20-minute mark into this recording as well. I could just keep doing future civics since I don't really have a need for distributed sovereignty. I guess the only thing I can do right now is wait for me to get that oh-so-awaited science victory. Really had to pick a governor at random to promote at this point. So yeah, we're traveling at 5 light years per turn. A civilization so advanced it can have warp drive capabilities, with their spacecraft going faster than the speed of light. Though that may be potentially very bad for their bodies, given how fast they too would be traveling. The Gaul has launched their Lagrange laser station of their own. Do I need to build some more stations of my own to compete? That got me a little concerned, but I still know I can pull through it. So let me just take you guys down here. As soon as those campus research grants are completed, I'll go ahead and launch another one of those Lagrange laser stations, so I can be ahead of them in terms of light years per turn. "31 out of 50 light years for me. We're getting there." Slowly and steadily, we're getting there. Still 19 power. Hue is available for production once again, and it is going to be another terrestrial laser. Oh shoot, that was for Thang Long. I meant Industrial Zone Logistics. And Hue can have the terrestrial laser station of its own again. But I'm not sure if I can get to completing that before knowing whether I've reached the science victory or not. It looks like I will, but who knows. This music is really driving the tension up for my potential science victory. Seeing that we are this late into the game now. Okay, so 10 power for this city. 12 powers being created altogether. I'm doing good over there. Just keep doing district-specific projects until this game ends. Keep them going, cities. While I'm thinking about it, while this station is being built, I may want to get another builder down here to provide more power to my city by building offshore wind farms. It helps.
There is nothing like it.
Future tech. Completed yet again. I'm gonna send you to Hamilton, just cause. Hugh. Get you a builder. I'm gonna get an entertainment complex down here, so the people down in Traquew and Mytho can have something to celebrate over. Like my Exoplanet Expedition reaching 50 light years, which is going to be very, very soon. I can feel it in my bones. And my flesh. And my everything. Anytime now, folks. Oh. Well, that interrupted the tension of it all. Way to go, Julius.
Much as our ancestors did ages ago, we thrust forward into the unknown. The first pioneers set forth on an uneasy course. And yet once again did our people thrive. Now, under your leadership, we plot a new course and make another world our own.
Oh, it's so pretty, isn't it? I finally got me a recorded victory on Civilization 6. And it was with the Vietnamese Empire, of all major civilizations I can play as. I think I got something in my eye. And on my last game, too. This is really something. I'm experiencing a severe mix of emotions right now as I'm reading all of this. Got the rank of Herbert Hoover. What the country needs is a good big laugh. If someone could get off a good joke every 10 days, I think our troubles will be over. And and the graphs. I doubt I'll go through all of them, but... oh, that was a beautiful way to end off my tenure with Civilization 6. Oh, that was such a beautiful way to end my tenure with this game. That was good. That was so good. And just like that, that was Sid Meier's Civilization 6, Gathering Storm, New Frontier Pass, Leader Pass, whatever additional information you want to add on to the original title. That was a really good game. It had to be really good, especially considering that this was my final Civilization 6 game before I move on to Civilization 7 and all that good stuff. I do have a couple of parting words to give for Civilization 6 in general, but that is going to be in its own separate video after I get my third beatbox song compilation posted sometime later this week. Probably tomorrow, as you are watching this. So I'm gonna get everything ready for me to deliver my farewell address to Civilization 6. I'll give my final thoughts, what I thought about all of the leaders I've played and all of its features, or most of its features. I'm probably not going to have enough time to do them all at once, but I will focus more on what I did and didn't like personally about Civilization 6, including the leaders that I have played as for my YouTube channel. So, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go get my words ready for when that video comes. And I will see you later this week for my farewell address to Civilization 6. Sorry about that. I'm just so full of emotion right now over me finally getting a victory. And in my very last game, too. That was a clench, if I could call it that, to be honest with you. So, yeah, that's it for now. I will see you back here in a few days, so I can finally give all those parting words that I've been talking about giving over and over again within this short time span you've seen this title screen. So, until then, thank you everyone so much for watching, and I'll see you. Bye!